Hi everyone, I'm so excited for today's session. A lot of you have been asking me questions about how to pay attention, especially everything is online this year and especially for 12th standard. So हम हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों में बात करेंगे like I always announce because it's understandable to all. So आपके पूरे के पूरे lectures online हो रहे हैं. People end up spending 9 hours in a day on screen. So obviously काफी fatigue हो जाता होगा. There is no personal touch. There is and plus obviously because it's Zoom, a lot of people also can just put off their cameras and maybe just not be awake for the lecture. Nobody knows. You can just say present ma'am and those kinds of things. So obviously that is cool. It's temporarily, it'll save you from, it'll give you good sleep, but that also causes some tension at the back that we're not paying attention. How will we manage the exams? And that's why I've got a person. I thought instead of me speaking about it, I wanted to speak to somebody who's already going through that. So I have Ishika Kholam with me. She is currently in St. Xavier's College, giving her 12th standard. She has been a student of Holy Cross Convent High School. I've had the privilege of being a part of an event over there, and she topped the school for her SSC. It's a huge school, and she got 97.80%. I don't even know if it's possible to get something more than that, but she's passionate about studying, and she's equally down to earth and humble as a person. Very enthusiastic and very articulate in what she wants to share, and that's why I believe that she has a lot of good points to give to us. Apart from that, she is a Bharatnatyam dancer. She has had this academy, Nalanda Bharatnatyam Nritya Academy, for which has been running for more than 40 years now. It was started by her grandmother, and she has recently started teaching over there. She has won a lot of prizes. A specific one was in Kolkata in 2012, which was Bharat Sanskrit Utsav. She got the first prize for that. And apart from that, her group events and group dance competitions, they won prizes in Dubai, Spain, Sri Lanka, Singapore, and Thailand. So she has a lot already on her plate. And I'm glad that you've come today, Ishika. Thank you for joining.
Thank you
Um,
so much.
Yes, very excited to know about because it's like it's cool to know about, especially some students who are not paying so much attention. They feel that, oh my God, toppers must be just paying attention. But here I've got somebody who will directly guide, and she's been kind enough to help out with all her study techniques, which I will be covering in another video. But she's going to speak about how you can also get the other perspective of how can you pay attention in online lectures. So Ishika, please tell me about what is it a student can do, because if I was in their place, or I have been through that, but luckily my education just got over, so I don't have to spend 6 to 9 hours on screen. But how do you manage with that kind of a thing, tuition and school, college completely online?
So now it's a new normal for us. We are not used to being online the whole time and attending lectures, especially because we're used to having a teacher in front of us who will be like, pay attention, I'm on this page, listen to this point. But right now, it's not really possible even for the teachers to actually individually pick out from each person and see whether they are paying attention or not. And still, I think the teachers are doing a very fabulous job. They have adapted so well to the online method of teaching, at least from my college. So I think the first most important thing is you don't need to blame yourself for not being able to pay attention or for getting distracted, because it is not something we are used to be doing. So don't blame yourself for not being able to pay attention. However, we do need to work out on how we can pay better attention, because that is how we are going to get the maximum out of the lectures that is happening. So the first
खुद को
important,
ब्लेम नहीं करना है, दैट इज इम्पोर्टेंट, एंड कैसे करना है उसके बारे में इशिका, यू कैन गो अहेड.
yeah. So the first most important thing is identify your distractors. आपको क्या distract कर रहा है सबसे ज़्यादा? Identify that. And so for most people, they attend the lecture on their laptop and they have their phone next to them. आप Instagram देखते रहते हो, या you are either watching some videos or you're just zoned out. You're not
Correct.
able to focus on the lecture at hand. Identify what is it that is distracting you, and if possible, just completely keep that thing away from you. Like if you're attending lectures for 2 hours, keep your phone away for 2 hours and just be there with you and the laptop. That's it. If you're attending your lectures on the phone, there are other things that are distracting you. Clear up your space. Just have things that are necessary for you to study, so you get more into the zone of like for college, when you go to college or school, you pack your bag, you have everything ready, you are in the uniform, you sit in the
Very nice.
classroom. So it's like a proper zone created. So try and create that atmosphere even at home. It might be a little difficult, but we can at least do away with whatever is very distracting for us. So
That's a very good point. I'd like to add a scientific theory behind. So it's like, um, you know, 12th standard students all study facial feedback hypothesis, right? About how the way you, if you smile, then your brain gets a message कि oh ये smile कर रही है मतलब ये खुश है. So in the same way, आप कभी भी काम करने बैठते हो, I do this till date. मैं घर पे ही हूँ, आई एम राइटिंग एन असाइनमेंट फॉर एग्जांपल, या मैं अपना कुछ जनरल काउंसलिंग करना है, काउंसलिंग के बाद केस आई हैव टू राइट अबाउट द केस एंड एनालिसिस एंड इंटरप्रिटेशन. आई wear proper jeans and proper kurti, ironed kurti, and sit, because जब हम casual clothes में होते हैं तो we are not serious about studying, and that's because your brain gets a message कि oh this is at home. It makes no difference. So I think that's a beautiful point, and it's a context dependent memory कहते हैं. So context का dependent memory का मतलब है it's based on a psychological principle called encoding specificity hypothesis, which means that when you sit to, जैसे आप अगर सोते सोते एग्जाम लेक्चर के लिए बैठ रहे हो, so what you remember while you're sleeping, you're relaxed, and it's good to be relaxed when you're studying. But when you go for an exam, that time you can't just sleep आराम से, otherwise we wouldn't have had benches, we would have beds na, bed number 1 पे, roll number 1, bed number 2 पे. You can't just lie down and write an exam. So what happens in the exam situation, context dependent memory doesn't work, which means that when you have a context, and if you sit in the same way, if you use the same clothes, if you use the same pencil, eraser, like you said, your specific things like you use in college, if you use the same things in your exams, you will remember it better. Whereas if you just sleep in your if you're in your pajamas attending a lecture, exam ke time pe you may not be able to do that, and that's why anxiety automatic बढ़ती है, plus your memory can get affected because context dependence कम हो जाता है. So I think that was a fabulous point. You guys should do that.
okay, so the next thing I think is a lot of people, what they do is they keep their video off and they attend the lecture. So I know it's a little daunting to say this, but try and keep your video on in the lectures. Like force yourself for a few days to keep your video on. It will keep like a subconscious, that somebody is watching you, that you're being watched. So you will be conscious of how you are behaving. You might not pick up the phone, or you might not just sit in a very relaxed position, and that may make you focus better on the lectures.
Great.
The next point could be participate in classroom discussions. Now in our college we have these, we are given small segments from a chapter and we are asked to make presentations on it or something. So try and volunteer for these presentations, for whatever classroom activities are happening, so that you are more focused and you even get an opportunity to discover things that maybe you have been too afraid to do. Like maybe in class you are not confident enough to go and speak in front of the class, stand there. But now when everything is online, you can try an experiment. Maybe you'll maybe understand that you like to speak and you enjoy a particular subject. So you could do that.
Great.
Or
It's less threatening maybe to
yeah,
kind of try
more than
online.
having a complete audience in front of you, I think online you can try. Or
Offline तो कर ही सकते हैं.
Mhm. Or ask questions in class if you don't understand something, no matter how trivial it is, no matter how basic it is. Ask questions that will enable you to understand better. Or when a teacher asks some question, try and answer, even if it is completely wrong, even if it like doesn't make sense. Try and answer. You'll understand where you are going wrong, and that way you will be engaged with the class, with what is happening. Because when we are very passive, that time we are not so much into the content or into the information being given. But when you know that you want to answer a question on this, or you want to ask something that you've not understood, you will pay more attention to what uh, the teacher or whoever is trying to say.
ब्यूटीफुल, दैट्स आल्सो अ ग्रेट पॉइंट. तो आप सवाल पूछे. अब तक जो बात हुई कि वीडियो ऑन करने की कोशिश करें, सवाल पूछे, चाहे वो छोटा सा सवाल भी हो, पार्टिसिपेट करें क्लास में, वो भी बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. और ऐसे ही बैठे जैसे आप क्लासरूम में, यू हैव टू बी ऑनेस्ट, आप खुद से ऑनेस्ट नहीं रहेंगे, मतलब खुद तो सो जाएँगे, बट तर भी फाइनली एग्ज़ाम आपको ही देनी है, यू ओनली हैव टू गिव द एग्ज़ाम, राइट? सो इफ यू आर ऑनेस्ट विथ योरसेल्फ, और अगर आप अभी से ही वो हैबिट डाल देंगे कि सिंसियरिटी के साथ बैठना है टू अटेंड अ लेक्चर, पेपर पेन लेकर, सो आई थिंक दैट मेक्स अ बिग डिफरेंस, तो आप ध्यान दे पाएँगे। एंड वीडियो ऑन रखने से, लाइक शी सेड, कॉन्शियस, यू फील कॉन्शियस कि कोई शायद मुझे देख रहा है। So I think that was also a great point. Um,
Um,
yeah.
so one more thing that I regularly do is I take notes whenever anything is being explained. I take notes. I take very detailed notes.
Hmm.
Um, because when you write down in your own words what you've understood about a particular thing or about a particular concept, when you're studying it later, also it makes it very easy because I have written this. I know what I've written because
Very good.
when you study somebody else's notes, it's still from that person's perspective. But when you have your own notes, I have written this and I know what is the content. So try taking notes. And one more thing is when you're writing, you're so busy listening and writing, you don't have the time to look at anything else or get distracted.
Perfect. Perfect.
So taking
Great. You're already a psychologist. I know that you aspire to, and I have to kind of remind myself that you're still in the 12th. But it's a great point because your mind has the attention span of only 7 plus or 2, plus or minus 2
minus
things, राइट? यू ऑलरेडी नो दैट। ग्रेट। सो इन दैट अटेंशन स्पैन अगर आप लिख रहे हो तो ऑब्वियसली आपका ध्यान बिजी, डिस्ट्रैक्ट होने में आपको टाइम ही नहीं मिलेगा, बिकॉज योर ब्रेन इज फोकस्ड। ब्रेन इज लाइक अ रोबोट। आपने उसको ऑर्डर दे दिया, व्हेन यू आर डूइंग समथिंग फिजिकली, यू विल डेफिनेटली, आपको अच्छे से वो याद रहेगा। और नोट्स, आई लव्ड दैट पॉइंट अबाउट खुद के नोट्स, एंड दिस इज अ टॉपर स्पीकिंग, ओके? सो जस्ट टेल मी समथिंग, इशिका। लॉट ऑफ पीपल फील दैट टॉपर बनना तो मतलब, वर यू born a topper? Were you from a family of just like inborn doctors, or is it something, I mean, can anybody just be topper? कोई
uh,
भी बन सकता है क्या? What do you think?
So my family is a very diverse family. My grandfather is an MPhil in chemistry. He was a professor. My grandmother is a Bharatnatyam teacher. That too, like of the topmost ranks. My father is an engineer. My uncle is also an engineer. My mom is a CA. So it's
Mhm.
like a very diverse, culturally plus intellectually diverse family. And I like from the beginning, I've been very passionate about reading, about studying. I've liked those kind of activities, but I don't think that it is necessary for you to have all of these privileges. I know I'm very privileged in that
But
sense.
it also becomes, I'll tell you, Ishika, that is also become, it also becomes like a pressure for a lot of students कि you come from a very accomplished family, for example. So लोगों को लगता है कि oh, but अगर your parents are doing well, your grandmother's doing well, grandfather's doing well, तो pressure भी बनता है, you know. But I think I would commend your family for that, that they don't, they are letting you do something like arts. You scored
Yeah.
97.80 and they still allowed you. It was similar with me. But
Thankfully, my
yeah.
family has never pressurized me for anything. Like, not just career choice, but even like you have to study for so long, you have to get so much of marks. They were just like, you have to understand this to the best of your ability. As much as you can take in, apply, and go in the paper and just enjoy and come. So I'm telling you, I've enjoyed my exams thoroughly. Like people used to
Beautiful.
think, like they think that I study a lot. Yes, I do study a lot, but I have seen my friends like going for classes and 8, 9 hours of classes, and I for a fact know that I cannot do that. I didn't go for classes even in my 10th because that was my whole ideology that I cannot do that.
Study so much, like study like 6 घंटे college, then 9-10 घंटे classes, or 6 घंटे classes, so you're technically
That's not
spending
to
12
say that
hours.
that's not to say that going for classes is wrong or it's bad to go for classes. It's just that I didn't prefer going to classes. I studied in a very flexible way. It was a very like
So
nice
you enjoyed,
conversation
I
style of
think that's
study.
what, sorry, that's what I'm getting from you, that most important was कि ये चीज मैंने भी notice की है, because like you, I don't come from an like a full academic family, okay? मतलब पढ़ने में interest था, but जरूरी नहीं था. My father's a professional musician, mother's a housewife. So not, but I have been an average student myself. मतलब वो जो scholarship वाली exams आती थी, I've scored a 33% also in that. Okay, वो जो aptitude type की tests होती थी. I mean, I was so जो um because I was so lost as a child. I was never great at studies, but I ended up becoming, say, my journey from being a less than average student to a topper was the only difference was like because you said spoke about the notes, writing notes. खुद से जब हम notes लिखते हैं, जब मैं ज़ेवियर्स जैसी कॉलेज में गई थी, तो बिफोर आई वाज़ इन ज़ेवियर्स सेम इन अनदर कॉलेज, आई वाज़ लाइक, ओह, यू नो, आई एम अमंग द टॉपर्स ऑलरेडी। ज़ेवियर्स में जाने के बाद, नो मैटर हाउ गुड यू आर इन द बॉटम, ओके? आप कितनी भी पढ़ाई करो, आपको मार्क्स नहीं मिलते। द ओनली वे दैट आई फाउंड दैट कि आप सबसे बेस्ट पढ़ सकते हो और सबसे बेस्ट कोच कर सकते हो इज़ थ्रू taking down your own personal notes, and which is something that you pointed out right now. बहुत सारे लोग ट्यूशन अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाते हैं, नहीं जा पाते हैं, नहीं भी जा रहे हो, दैट्स फाइन। यू नो, टॉपर बनने के लिए आपको जरूरी नहीं है कि ट्यूशन जाना पड़े, और ये भी नहीं है कि ट्यूशन जाओगे तो नहीं बनोगे, ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है। बट आई फील दैट पर्सनलाइज करना, पढ़ाई को एंजॉय करना, दिस इज समथिंग इशिका आल्सो सेड एंड टोनी ने भी कहा था उस वीडियो आई हैव पोस्टेड ऑन डीएमएस, राइट? यू हैव टू एंजॉय योर स्टडीज। अब जब पढ़ने को, आई मीन, हाउ इशिका, हाउ ऑफन डू यू थिंक ऑफ मार्क्स एज अ गोल? Do you think of marks as a goal, or do you think of studies as a priority, loving your study and learning the subject?
So when I get my paper back, like I've written the paper, it's checked and come back. And when I see the marks, and more than the marks, I think I look at my mistakes. I look where I've gone wrong. And if it's something that I know was studied by me very well, which was a like with very silly mistake that I shouldn't have made, that is when I feel bad. Like if I know that this is not a mistake that I'm supposed to make, then I feel bad. But when I am studying, I don't think I've ever studied with no, this paragraph they can ask this kind of question, or
Very good.
this
Yeah.
is the weightage for this chapter. I'm telling you, like I didn't like right till the very end, I didn't even look at the paper pattern. Like what is the paper pattern? I just used to study. I think it's important that you engage with the material that you are studying.
Perfect.
If that happens, I think no matter what question may come, it may be an MCQ, it may be a short answer, long answer, or whatever. You are prepared with everything.
Very good point, and I think that is, I'm going to go more in depth of your style of studying also, but I wanted to bring this up क्योंकि ये ऑनलाइन की बात हो रही है, and some people think कि ये टॉपर बात करिए तो ये सिर्फ उनके खून में ही they are born different or something like that. It's not like that. There are some small simple techniques. If you do that, you too can do as good as she is. Okay. So moving ahead with, say, online, paying attention, do you have any other things to say for what should you do?
So most importantly, among everything that we spoke, I think is initially you may have to force yourself to do these things. Initially, you might not really enjoy, doing all of these things. Like now, from the beginning, I have been very lucky that I have had an environment in which you are made to engage with the material in a really comfortable way, and you're comfortable with studies.
Mm.
Everyone might not have had the same kind of relationship with their studies, so I think that's okay. Initially, you may have to force yourself to, you may have to drag yourself and make yourself to switch on your video or to ask a question, or you may just feel very anxious to speak in class. You
Hmm.
may have to get over that a bit. But I think if
Wow.
you really do, it will be very helpful for you. I mean, that's what I think.
Beautiful, beautiful. Definitely, you should do that, and I totally agree with. Um, it's whatever she's speaking is seriously therapy, guys. So follow that. Okay, and something related to exams. That is the last part that I wanted to address. What do you think about preparing for online exams?
So exams, even if they are online or they are offline, you have to prepare. That is like the basic of everything. You need to prepare for it. But I think one thing I do is I start studying from the beginning.
Hmm.
Now this may sound like a very philosophical advice, but I do start studying from the beginning. And studying doesn't mean that you have to like literally 4 or 5 hours you have to sit and study. No, even if you pay very good attention in class, and tell you half of your study is done there.
Absolutely.
More than
Absolutely.
75% of your studies is done over there, because when you when you see your notes, you will be like, I know all of this. You will
Hmm.
literally be in that phase that yes, I know everything with this, I just need to revise. So if you've paid very good attention in class and you just gone through everything in like half an hour, 1 hour like after your lectures,
Hmm.
and if you keep on doing this for like every day, then when the exams come, your portion is given, and then you go back, like maybe if the first chapter is taught in college, you studied it properly, you revised it also, and then you kept it. You didn't look at it like till the first unit test was announced. But even then, when you look at it, you will be like, no, I have taken my own notes, so I've understood everything. If you've asked questions and you've clarified your doubts, you've still understood everything. So all you need to do is just revise, brush up, and you'll be ready for whatever exam it is. And even if, like, for some circumstance, you're not able to study from the beginning, because many people are very busy with a lot of things. Like, it's not just because they are lazy or something, but they are really busy with a lot of things. I see a lot of my friends also, they are into a lot of creative other things that they are doing. They're working with organizations, volunteering. So it may not be possible for everyone to dedicate that much amount of time. But even then, if you focus well in class, even if you don't have time to review it afterwards, even if you focus well in class, refer to your textbook and your own self-made notes, and then
Hmm.
when you're studying for the exam, at least if you start like 1 or 2 weeks before the exam, you will have covered almost every subject until you reach the exam, and you'll be really relaxed, I think. I mean, there's
Great.
a lot of pressure when it comes to exams, and I think that's really not necessary.
Hmm.
I mean, a little bit of anxiety pressure is obviously there, but I think you don't really need to like spend the whole day studying for the exam. It's all right if you take a break, or if you spend time with
It's in
your
fact
family.
necessary. It's necessary. If you don't take a break, then whatever you study, it's important. So I have spoken about memorization and what how to prepare one day before an exam. Also, it's very important that you take breaks. And maybe to summarize everything that Rishika said, if it comes to online, the best, because she is also going through the same. She is one of those students who spent her entire 12th standard online, and she may even give her board exams online. So the so-called very crucial year is all online, but it doesn't, show on her face because she's taking it like that. I think the best, to summarize, she said she spoke about, keeping your camera on, okay, sitting the way that you would have in a class. Kind of, if you have to push yourself, do that a little bit. As in, you may feel shy, you may feel anxious, but you're anyways in a online class. So if you make a stupid question or make a stupid error, it's fine. Just try to push yourself. You might just be able to do it, and that will also help you get better confidence if you have not been confident in general. बी ऑनेस्ट टू योरसेल्फ, क्योंकि एग्जाम आपको देना है। तो आप अभी सो जाओगे क्लास में तो कोई बात नहीं, दैट इज गुड फॉर, आई मीन, गुड स्लीप फॉर टुडे, बट फाइनली एग्जाम तो आपको ही देना है। एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, राइट योर ओन नोट्स इन योर क्लासेस, अटेंड योर लेक्चर्स, एंड these are about it. You don't have to necessarily go for big tuitions. And um, she spoke very well that if you pay attention in class, तो अगर आप नोट्स, आपने खुद के नोट्स लिए अगर आपने क्लास में ध्यान दिया है, तो आपके पास समय नहीं भी होता है, लाइक शी सेड सम पीपल आर वर्किंग समवेयर एल्स, सो सम पीपल आर आल्सो प्रोक्रेस्टिनेटिंग, या कुछ लोगों का रिलेशनशिप एजुकेशन के साथ बहुत अच्छा नहीं है, व्हिच इज आल्सो समथिंग दैट यू सेड आई रियली लव, क्योंकि पेरेंट्स एसोसिएशन नेगेटिविटी से होता है, फियर एंजाइटी से होता है, सो इवन इफ दे वांट टू स्टडी, दे काइंड ऑफ अवॉइड इट जब तक वो सिर पे ना जाए। इन ऑल ऑफ दोस केसेस आई थिंक बेस्ट इज आप खुद से नोट्स लिखें, सो दैट आपको ये ना लगे कि ये क्या है, ग्रीक एंड लैटिन ना लगे। Very important. And this is a tip from a topper. And I think I've made a, I'm glad that I got her to speak about this, because a person who's experiencing this herself and she still manages it. And I'm sure that she is one of those students who, um, एंड लोगों की ये जो टॉपर इमेज होती है कि टॉपर्स वो तो पूरा दिन पढ़ते रहते हैं, व्हिच इज, शी सेज दैट शी स्टडीज अ लॉट, बट आई एम श्योर नॉट एज मच एज पीपल हु जस्ट फ्रैंटिकली कीप स्पेंडिंग टाइम, ये ट्यूशन वो ट्यूशन कॉलेज, राइट? You just do your basics, and I think that's all that you need to do. आपको चिंता करने की जरूरत नहीं है, everybody is in this pandemic with you. हम सब यही चीजों से गुजर रहे हैं, so you don't have to worry about क्या होगा. Everything will be fine. It's just another exam. Board exam is just another milestone. It has nothing to do with who you are as a person, has nothing to do with your ability. आपको जो भी marks मिले, that doesn't matter. Just आप अच्छे से पढ़े, that is our intention. And आप सीखें जो पढ़ रहे हैं. Maybe if you just do that, that's more than enough for you to have completed your wishes for an education system.
One more thing, I think,
Yeah.
like above everything of this in the situation we are in is it's important that you take care of yourself, your physical and mental health, and also of all the people around you. If you feel like, find a trusted person you can reach out to, maybe your parents, maybe family, friends, anyone. So I think that is also very
That's
important that you take care of yourself while you are doing all of the other things.
And if you come from disturbed families, you can seek professional help. There are Prafulta and all of these places are also providing free counseling for a few sessions. So do check them out and reach out if you're in, because I know COVID is a time जहाँ पर domestic violence, sexual abuse, बहुत सारी चीजें बहुत बढ़ रही हैं. And we don't assume that you come from, I mean, not everybody comes from the perfect families. So whatever that you're going through, you will still be able to manage it. And if you still have any questions or doubt, please feel free to post in the comments. And I'm so glad, Ishika, that you have come. I still don't, sometimes I don't know if I'm talking to, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 17.
Okay, I don't feel, I literally have to remind myself. Sometimes when I start talking to her, I start talking in terms of like as if I'm talking to my friends who've already become psychologists. And then I realize, oh, no, she's still a. But then when I see her posts, do check her Instagram page. You can speak about that page. That also helps you with a lot of mental health. She posts a lot at this time. I'm very glad. Please talk about your page, which is Mind Matters.
So I recently did a basic psychology session, and under that, the instructor told us that we could do something to spread awareness about mental health. So I personally am not on Instagram. Like, I don't have a personal Instagram account. I didn't feel the need for it ever, but I thought it was a good platform to speak about mental health and about the awareness that needs to be generated. So my page is right now a very basic page. I try to post as much as possible and as much as I can research upon. So it's a very basic page about mental health and about its awareness. And yeah, that was just the main motive of the page, to spread awareness.
So definitely check it out, and I hope that this video helps. Thank you so much again, Ishika. We'll definitely
Thank you for
connect
having
again for knowing more about your study techniques and what made you have. I never knew that SSC में 97.80 is still a possibility, so that's great. I'm glad that you shared all of your personal experiences, and I hope that it helps a lot of people. Thank you.
Thank you.